Okay, let's address the so-called elephant in the room as far as these UAP, UFO drops by the government, okay? I've heard it so many times. Brilliant scientists, people with degree after degree after degree, high degrees. Oh, they say, how do these objects do these high-speed maneuvers that defy everything we know about physics? Okay, fair question. Point number one, let's take note. We don't know everything about physics. Okay? Give you an example. Let's say there's a Cro-Magnon man, or maybe a Neanderthal. Anyway, somebody before the discovery of metal and the invention of the wheel. Okay? Now we go back in time and we take a car, a VW Beetle, right? And we're riding across this plain, flat, hard-packed plain in this vehicle, right? And the Cro-Magnon sees it and thinks to himself, what is that thing made of? Because it's made of a kind of rock that we don't know about. And how is it moving? We don't know how it's moving, right? And then all of a sudden, as he's watching, the VW turns. His mind is blown. How does it do those maneuvers that defy everything we know about science? That's the position we're in, okay? We are like, beside these things, we're like Cro-Magnons, okay? Number one, we don't know everything about physics. Number two, they're not defying physics. They're defying what we know of physics, okay? Or what we do. We do know how they're doing it if we would observe, okay? Now, the Cuvier drive is a warp drive that contracts space in front of it and expands it behind it, allowing the vessel to go from point A to point B at or above the speed of light, or even multiples of the speed of light, because while physical objects cannot accelerate to the speed of light, space can. You got me? Inside the vehicle that is moving at multiples of the speed of light, there's no inertia. There's no G-forces. That thing can turn in an instant, doing the speed of light or above. It can turn instantly. And there's no G-forces. The people inside the craft will not be harmed. That's what these things are doing. Duh. Seems pretty obvious to me. Any Star Trek fan could figure this out. Yet Neil deGrasse Tyson can't figure it out? Really? The objects that are doing these maneuvers aren't. They're not doing the maneuvers. They're not moving. The space they inhabit is moving. If you want to know more, I can explain more to you about how this is done, okay? I'm not a great, marvelous genius. I don't think, anyway. I don't think I am. But my best friend and I, who died a few years back, when we were kids, we used to study theoretical physics in middle school, but junior high school back then. They call it middle school now. Like the 7th, 8th, 9th grade. We were into that stuff. We were the school nerds, okay? So it's not a big reach to come to these conclusions. I will more than willingly take Neil deGrasse Tyson by the hand and explain to him how these things work. Or any scientist or any interviewer, I'll tell you how it's happening. But just remember, I've been watching this thing since it started. Nobody else figured it out. And it seems to me it should be obvious. It's like Sherlock Holmes said, when you eliminate every possibility, what remains, no matter how unlikely, must be the truth. Get a brain.